Hey, my little bun buns. We're gonna have a thoughts video tonight. Uh, it's about something that, well, I don't want to get anyone's feathers too ruffled. I have feathers, so joke there. Uh, but it's about something I remember watching as a teenager. Um, and remember, to some extent, actually enjoying. So, here we go. Controversial thing. Please don't kill me. I actually liked Veggie Tales. Okay, all right. Wait for the hate comments to show up down there. I was a teenager. I was going to a Christian high school. I was going to church willingly, like 3 times a week at the time. Uh, I was still busy trying to read through the book, which once I got further through it, that's why I'm not so much anymore. But yeah, at the time, um, I was definitely drinking the Kool-Aid. Uh, I liked Veggie Tales, and I'll willingly tell you a little bit why. Comparatively, any religious cartoons I'd seen before were painful. Uh, I could not watch David and Goliath at all. I am sorry. The little dog and boy thing. No. Oh no. That made me sad. Uh, any of the little short cartoony things that they'd had always were just so cheesy dumb. I Even as a kid, I who was finally getting to watch something cartoons as opposed to having to sit there and listen to some old person talk about religion. E- Even those, I was like, we just go back to you babbling about religion, well, instead of watching this bad cartoon about religion. It's not good. And later seeing all the other stuff that showed up for kids, like Bible Man and stuff like that. Oh wow, I I lucked out not having to watch half of that stuff. Um, so VeggieTales was actually pretty passively, hear me out, passively religious, comparatively. And it actually had stuff in there to entertain the parents who are going to have to watch stuff with their kids. Because one thing you would always encourage at the time, good parents actually spend time watching the cartoons with their children. If the cartoons were dumb as a box of hair, parents are not going to also watch. Uh, Not all the stories were straight up Bible stories translated into vegetable, and not all were just directly Jesus talks at you. Even when they were translated Bible stories, they made them fun. They put a twist on them. They added vegetable humor. They added silly voices. They added characterizations. They made the characters worth looking at as a kid and as an adult. They made jokes that weren't necessarily children's jokes as well, so the adults would be paying attention. Nothing that would, not like sexual jokes, but more grown up thought jokes, things the kids wouldn't get. Uh, so it made you feel like you were still included as the adult watching. Now, I was in my mid to late teens when I first saw any VeggieTales, so I was definitely not the A target audience. I happened to, though, be friends with one of the people who was running the very small children uh, church school, Sunday school stuff at the church I went to. So we would watch the movies before he watched them with the kids. Uh, I really liked the main characters. They tended to be pretty fun. There are a couple annoying ones like Junior Asparagus. He's squeaky voice and not fun. Uh, Larry the Cucumber was fun. Bob the Tomato was a stick in the mud, but in the right way. He kept the things on track. Um, we interrupted pretty much every episode with a silly songs with Larry that oftentimes had zero religion in it. Like the Everybody Has a Water Buffalo song. Mine is fast, but yours is slow. I drink water, but I don't have anything with a straw right now. We had the Where's My Hairbrush song. And everyone being embarrassed about being in a towel at the time. It just was like, oh yes, this is grown up enough, but young enough the children are not going to get why the adults are laughing more than they are. And it's just a song about a missing hairbrush. Now, there was plenty of religious things in there, but mostly it was just good lessons. It wasn't necessarily like sticking the Bible up your nose and going, Jesus, 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 Jesus. And that's what I always hated. I don't need to have the fun cartoon jamming it in my face like there's no tomorrow. Having a good message is not necessarily a bad thing, religious or not. Having a good message to give to your kids is a smart idea. Tell them sharing is good. I don't need a Bible to tell me sharing is good. I wouldn't mind a cartoon cucumber telling me sharing is good. That's more fun. It helps. It made for good interaction. The singing in the shows was usually pretty good as far as, songs that were catchy enough but not annoying. The scenes were always very pretty and very colorful. They incorporated a lot of interesting vegetables and things to fill in roles of characters in whatever plot line we were working with. And it did help a little bit to teach some lessons to kids. Religion or not, put that all aside, this actually did speak pretty good to me. And I keep that with me to some extent in the back of my head. I may not be keeping all of the religious stuff from when I was a kid, but Veggie Tales, I'm kind of gonna keep that. That's almost on me. I'm gonna keep Larry the Cucumber, Bob the Tomato, and all the rest of the vegetables, whatever names they happen to have at the very moment, except Junior Asparagus. Except you, Junior Asparagus. Did not like you. Several good, funny songs, silly songs with Larry, like Where's My Hairbrush and Everybody Has a Water Buffalo. Because that stuff really was fun. And that's the take here. Whether you're trying to preach specific things to a kid or just good things, make sure you make it entertaining. But make sure you do have some good quality value in there if you are trying to go for that. And I felt this covered, I really do feel it covered the need of good lessons, but not like going just Bible verse quotes back to back. Usually there was at least one per episode, sometimes a few, but they were only meant in the ways of saying, don't do stupid, be smart, be friendly, be sharing. Don't cover your no, I don't think don't cover your neighbor's wife was ever put in there. None of the fun don'ts. But yeah, vegetables. That they're technically a blasphemy against God, so they should not exist. No anthropomorphized anything, so no talking bunnies either. Oh, I'm a blasphemy against the God. Yay me! But so's Larry the Cucumber, and Bob the Tomato, and all the rest of them fun veggies. But they were fun. They were happy. They were pleasant. They were not straight out annoying. And I played a cucumber at a Vacation Bible School for a couple of years because I could do a good Larry the Cucumber voice. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it anymore, but as a teenager, I could definitely do a good Larry. And my throat is dry right now, so I'm not going to even try. But yeah, that's the thing. That happened. Um, so, takeaway from this, don't always look at something as a no, straight up no, just because of its source. I felt they really did a good job with that. I don't own any of the videos myself, and I didn't watch any after they apparently had changed ownership. I only saw some out of the original art style. Up into the early 2000s, I got to see up into there. After that, not so much. But hey, uh, did you watch any of these when you were a kid or an adult? Or did you enjoy them? Any actual thoughts? Please let me know in the comments section. I'd love to hear anyone else that had a positive or negative interaction with the veg. They were interesting. I thought they were fun enough. But I want to know what you think. Let me know. But for now, this little bun's gonna fluff off and do some other stuff. And I'll see you again on another video. So for now, keep being bunny.